Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Sheen. Um, so this is gonna be a lo-fi, soft-spoken. I'm having some issues with my good mic, and so I need to figure that out. Because I really like my good mic. I think it's the cord, so I'm gonna try to order another cable, and hopefully that fixes the issue. But yeah, so. Today I have some teas that I got with my Subspy subscription that I want to share, and also I'm going to do my makeup because I'm going to be filming a TikTok later. If you want to follow my TikTok, I know I'm too old for TikTok, but it's going to be right here. I'm going to put a little thing right here. Please follow me. I'm going to be doing a lot of art on there actually because it's fun. I have been doing a lot of watercolors lately and digital painting. So yeah, if you guys are bored. Also, I dance on there. I'm really bad at dancing. You can't stop me though. So in my Subspy subscription this month, I think that there was something that happened at their headquarters because I only got 3 types of teas. My box wasn't like taped because usually it's like taped or secured somehow. It wasn't. And also, I didn't get a card that had the information on it. So I'm not sure what happened with that. Kind of weird. But I'll share with you. I've already tried this first one. This one is Turmeric Glow. I love turmeric. It's supposed to help with inflammation, and I get a lot of inflammation. I'm like really sensitive to a lot of things. So it says to put in 16 ounces of water. 1 to 2 perfect spoons, whatever that means, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 minutes of steeping, and it's caffeine free. I need to update that because I really want some caffeine ones. Ingredients are carrots, ginger, turmeric, pineapple, beetroot, sweet blackberry leaf, and natural flavoring. Product of Germany. And there's 10 grams in here, so that's fun. I love this packaging. It's really pretty. I'm a sucker for some good type, so like that. I also got some of these very pre-packaged ones. Oh, and this one's David's tea, by the way. Forgot to mention that. Fruit infusion. So this one's OTs. Organic rooibos vanilla. Naturally caffeine-free and gluten-free. And it's plastic-free, so that's cool. I wonder what it's made out of. Ingredients, it's hard to read, are organic rooibos, natural flavoring, and organic vanilla. 100 degrees Celsius, 1 cup, and 5 to 8 minutes. The biofilm used to make this sachet is manufactured from 100% plant-based materials and is certified for home composting. Why was that so hard for me to read? English? Hello? So yeah, that's OTs. That's exciting. I love vanilla. And the last one that I got, I don't know if it's in sachets or not. I guess we could look. Oh my goodness. It's like an envelope. They do come in sachets, so almost looks like the other one. Same packaging. That's crazy. So this is Byron Herbal Teas. Peach Honeybush Herbal Tea. Southern Brewed Goodness, y'all. I like this little peach illustration. That's cute. I hate that typeface, not gonna lie. I like it whenever it's like regular, but the inline, I don't like the inline. So make your day magical with Byron Teas. Byron Teas are premium full leaf artisan teas. We use the whole herb and do not powder our teas. Making a bolder cup of tea with boosted benefits. Both tea bag and overwrap are biodegradable. We are an earth-friendly company. Instructions: brew in 8 to 10 ounces of hot water for 3 minutes. Let cool and enjoy. ingredients. I wonder if this one has caffeine. Doesn't say. Green honeybush, candied pineapple pieces, pineapple sugar, orange peels, candied papaya pieces. Sounds really good. Papaya sugar, apricot pieces, apricot rice flour, peach pieces, peach rice flour, and rose petals. So yeah, cool. I think it does have caffeine because it says, it has like a warning, this product's not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Do not use with pregnant, breastfeeding, not intended for long-term use of or for children. That's weird. So yeah, I like that their packaging is biodegradable. I really appreciate that. So yes, those are my teas this month. I really like the turmeric one. It's the only one I've tried though. I'm gonna do my makeup. I didn't bring my little clips to clip my hair. It'll be fine. I have a really bad pimple on my head. And it didn't ever get ready to go. You know what I mean? Does that ever happen to you guys? Just ignore my bangs. Okay. So I'm gonna do really low-key makeup. I just want a bold lip and natural eyes. And I've been really into like the whole e-girl makeup thing where they put like blush in all right here. I love that look, so we're probably gonna do that. Also, in case you guys are curious, I found a dupe for Jeffree Star Gemini. This is my favorite Jeffree Star liquid lip. I actually found this online. I just like Googled Jeffree Star dupe, but the NYX lingerie in Exotic is a really good dupe for it. It's a little bit more dry, so the formula isn't exactly the same, but the color is pretty spot on. Here, I'll swatch it for you guys. Like a beauty guru. I hate the applicator, I'm not gonna lie. It's like really weird. Has a really like artificial smell too. I don't really enjoy that. Jeffree Star's products are really good, but honestly, I don't really like him. Okay, Jeffree Star's is a little bit lighter. It smells like root beer. I wore this puppy out. I'll let them dry a little bit and then show you. The formula looks pretty similar actually. But yeah, there is a color difference for sure. So I wanted to do a little bit of a life update because I haven't done one in a long time. My channel has been kind of dying, and it makes me really sad because I really enjoy making videos. I always have, like literally my entire life since I was like 12. I used to make videos with my friend Shelby, and we called it the Lennon B Show, and we would make like little skits like Smosh. I've just always wanted to be a YouTuber. I know it sounds so weird, but I grew up with like the OG YouTubers like Shane Dawson, like back in the day, like Shanae days, and I've just always been so into YouTube. I watch it every single day. I'm like obsessed, and I don't want to give up on this channel. I've worked really hard on it all throughout school, and I was doing so much better at it than I am now, and I don't even have school anymore, so I need to get my shit in gear. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what's up with me in case anyone cares. Where's my brush? So as you guys know, I moved and I also graduated college. Both very fun things to do. This year has been hell. I'm sure it's been hell for everyone. I'm really excited for next year because I just want a fresh start and for things to be better, you know. I've been doing work for 2 different jobs and then some freelance stuff on the side, which I really like. I work for a nonprofit that helps teens in really kind of underrepresented and mistreated neighborhoods and places in my state. It's funded by a big corporation, which you guys know is like, I've always been against big corporations, but this is actually like something that they're doing that's good. So that's pretty cool that they do use some of their money for good. Basically what I do is I run our social media for the most part. And I also create virtual programming for students. So the class that I'm teaching right now, I call virtual vibing. And we just get on a Zoom call together. Me and one of my other staff members get on a Zoom call with some students, and we all draw from the same prompt and just like kind of chat about life. And it's really, really fun. I really, really enjoy it. It feels good to be doing something that's like helping other people, you know? That always helps with my anxiety and depression whenever I feel like I'm not just focusing on myself all the time, like I'm actually doing something with my time that helps other people. I know that whenever you're like anxious and depressed, and this is just from my personal experience, it's really easy to get so locked in on yourself. I feel like as soon as you like divert your attention elsewhere, it starts to lessen a lot of that anxiety. For me, it does anyway. So yeah, I also work as a digital archiver and assistant for the library on campus. It was a work study job, and then I was like, hi, I would like to continue making money here. Can I stay? And they were like, sure. So I do that. Right now, since all the COVID stuff is going on, I do it from home, but typically I would go on campus. And it's been kind of difficult, not gonna lie. I have an early shift, so I work like 8 to 1, and not that that's even that early. Like I used to work like 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day as a cake decorator, so I don't know, I guess I'm just out of practice with waking up on time, but yeah, so that's pretty fun. Also, right now I'm doing some freelance work for the city of Springdale, which is just a city over from where I live. And so I'm doing a kind of flyer and social media package for an event that they're doing downtown. So they're doing like a scavenger hunt all in downtown Springdale, and so I kind of created the visual language for that event, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm still not completed on it. She had a lot of changes that she wanted, because the initial, I don't know if you guys know what a brief is, but like a brief is like kind of gives you the idea of what the project is and what you need to get done, and their kind of ideas for it is pretty vague. The only thing she told me is that she wanted this like compass with this chicken in the middle that's in downtown on the sidewalk, and I was like, okay, I can do that. And so I incorporated it. She said she wanted it a more prominent in the design, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of disagree. It's cute, and I like it as like a certain element, but for it to be the primary element, I'm just like, I'm gonna try not to do that, but we'll see. So yeah, oh, here's those colors. The top one is the NYX, and this is the Jeffree Star. So the NYX is a little bit more saturated, and they're about the same, like, brightness. Like, I feel like they're the same temperature, not temperature, but like, yeah, brightness. One's not darker than the other, but they're definitely a different hue. One is more brown and desaturated, and this one's more red and saturated. So, The Jeffree Star definitely dries better. Like you can tell, I don't think you can see on this camera because this is just my phone, but the NYX is just kind of drying up the skin underneath more than the Jeffree Star one. So if you have dry skin, I wouldn't use that one. I am still dating my boyfriend. His name is Danny. He is a social worker. He just got his master's the same school that I went to. And he's about to start working soon, and I'm really excited for him. He wants to work with high schoolers. And so yeah, he has an interview tomorrow, and I really hope he gets it. And yeah. I've been like harping on him so much since he graduated because I'm just a very impatient person, and I'm like, you need to get a job, you need to get a job. And I'm like really annoying. But I just really care about his success, you know, and I don't think it comes across like that. It mostly comes across as like nitpicking, but he still loves me. Other than that, not a lot going on. My ED was bad for a while. I'm actually the heaviest I've ever been, which is kind of uncomfortable for me to admit. I went to the doctor today and they weighed me, and I weighed 13 pounds over what I'm used to weighing. So I weighed 133, and it's weird. I don't like it. And I don't know if that's my ED talking or if that's me like being like, no, you really have been, because I've been eating out a lot. That's my main issue, is that since I've started dating Danny, not that it's his fault at all, but he eats out a lot, and so I eat out a lot. I used to never eat out, ever. One, I didn't have the money, and two, I just really didn't like fast food, so I think that's a main part. And I'm also kind of sitting a lot because my jobs are on the computer, obviously. So I don't know. Right now I'm fasting and trying to just minimize my calories because I'm not that active. It's really hot here where I live, and I go out and I float with my mom every now and then, but other than that, I don't get much exercise, so I probably won't. Just never really been the type. I like yoga. I like doing like low-key workouts, like some squats and stuff, but other than that, I'm not really the gym type of gal. So yeah. But this week I haven't relapsed, so that's good. I'm just trying to stay mindful of what I'm eating and how fast I'm eating and what I'm doing while I'm eating. For me, like, if I'm watching a video, it's easy for me to kind of just zone out while I'm eating, which makes me feel like I'm not getting full when I am. So that's been really big for me. I'll have to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this video, but yeah, I also have been really into Reddit. I like identify this font or this type. I don't know. It's like a way to find different typefaces. You just put in a picture of the typeface and then people answer. I really like Public Freakout. That's a really popular one. What other ones do I like? I think I follow like ED one, ED Anonymous, which I can't tell if it's helping or hurting my progress, but it's a lot of people who have the same issues as me, so it's kind of nice. Other than that, I can't think of any other ones that I follow. I follow Gone Mild, which is like Gone Wild, but like obviously not as crazy. So yeah. What else have I been doing? I vlogged the other day. You guys might have seen that video. I just really like editing videos, and I don't edit these ASMR videos as much because they're not supposed to be really edited. They're mostly just for like auditory information. And so I really wanted to branch out with my channel, but it seems like every time I upload these days I lose followers, and I'm like, where are you guys going? It's just me, like stay with me. I've never really been a big like person that harps about that shit, but it is odd. Like, I'm putting in a lot of effort now that I'm out of school, and it doesn't seem to be paying off, so I'm a little sad, but that's okay. You guys know I like Amberlynn Reed. She was just diagnosed with cancer, which was really, really sad. I don't, like, she's almost like a friend to me because I watch her so often. So I was like devastated and really shocked by the news. When she started talking about all the symptoms she had leading up to the diagnosis, I was like, girl, like, you can't ignore what your body's telling you. Like, if you're bleeding profusely constantly, like, there must be something wrong. I'm really sad that she didn't get it taken care of earlier. But live and you learn, you know? I hate going to the gyno, so I get it, but it is like a necessary part of being a woman and having the equipment that we have. Because you just, I don't know, you just never know. Gotta be safe. Safer than sorry. Other than that, my depression hasn't been that bad. The end of the school year and during quarantine, it did get a little iffy. But I'm actually on a new medication. So I don't know if you guys, I've talked about this before, but I take Prozac for depression and anxiety, and Xanax for occasional panic attacks. Like, I don't take Xanax every day, but I would be sleeping all the time. She also coupled my Prozac with Wellbutrin, which honestly I need to talk to her about because I'm not sure I like it. It has a lot of side effects for me. I have really, really bad night sweats. And so recently, like literally last week, I got some supplements that are supposed to help with that. So we'll see if that helps, but yeah. I also take, what's it called? Amitriptyline before I go to bed every night. It's supposed to help with migraines and anxiety and insomnia. So I really haven't noticed a huge difference with that one, but I do think it helps with my migraines. It doesn't make me tired or anything though. If it's supposed to do that, it's not doing that. So yeah, I've really been into doing bronzer like all the way across the middle of my face. I just think it makes you look glowy and cute. I'm not a makeup guru or anything, like I'm pretty bad at makeup. I used to really like doing my makeup a lot back in the day, but not so much anymore. I just don't like taking it off. Stopped using one use like wipes. I used to use face wipes a lot. And I realized that like that's so bad. To use a wipe a day or more, that's too wasteful. I can't get behind that. So now I just use a face wash, but it's just so much harder to get your makeup off with a face wash than, you know, just a face wipe. I'm gonna do some blush and go pretty heavy on the blush. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, I'm gonna be doing some more ASMR videos once I research. I did research a case and it got too disturbing that I didn't feel comfortable sharing it on my channel. So yeah, and I'm honestly not even going to tell you guys because I don't want anybody else to really read into it. It's just way too triggering, especially for females. So yeah, I just couldn't make myself film it and put it out there. Just didn't feel right. It looks silly. Almost done. I was just chatting with you guys. I always put my socials. If you guys use Instagram, I'm really active on Instagram, and I answer pretty much all my DMs because I really don't get that many. Unless you're mean. I've had a few people come from my YouTube channel and just been kind of like harassing towards me. I'm like, you don't have to be mean. Like, I'll talk, like, we can chat like normal people. So that's been a little weird, but I'll put some of this on our lamp. I like overlining just a tiny bit and then evening out my Cupid's bow. I think it just makes my lips look plumper. Is that a word? This weather really makes me want to go just drink on a patio. It's like my favorite summer activity is just like go have like margaritas or like beer, just sit outside, hang out with friends. It's another thing I've been trying to do is just lay low on drinking, which is really hard for me. I know that's sad. Drinking is really the only thing that I'm like, I use as a negative coping mechanism. Apart from food, I definitely have some issues with food, but drinking is a huge part of my family, sad as that sounds. Should name this video Shelby Does Her Lipstick for 20 minutes straight, but yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I love and appreciate all of you. Hopefully you guys give me some suggestions of things you'd like to see, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!